everybody, it's your favorite cutie Mel back again on my sofa channel to give you guys yet another video. And today I'm giving you guys a life update. So before we get into that, as always, I want to start with my intro. If you guys are a recurring cutie, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you, love you to the moon and back. From your favorite Cancerian moon child. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you join my channel and go ahead and subscribe, and also press the bell notification down below so that you can see it each and every time that I upload. Today is going to be somewhat of a hard talk and I'm just gonna hop into it, you guys. This is more just like a life update. I was trying to be more consistent this month. I'm not doing Vlogmas, but I've been trying to push myself still to try to upload every day. I haven't been successful. As you guys know, it's been a few days in between my uploads. But it's just because I'm trying to be patient with myself. I uploaded a video like 2 videos ago talking about how, like, you know, sometimes we have to like let go of things, because I went through a breakup. I chose to break up with a person that I was in a relationship with, just because I didn't see it going anywhere long term, and I just felt like I'm getting wiser, and I just don't want to waste my time with someone who ultimately doesn't want the same things that I want, and I don't want to be investing energy into something that I don't feel is going to grow into what I wanted to grow into. I decided that I wanted to get married, and this is something that I feel like I've teeter-tottered with honestly always. Like, do I actually want to get married? Do I not want to get married? And I felt like I kind of attracted people both who did and who did not want to get married. And now that I decided that I did, it's just like I want to honor that want of mine, and I want to invest time into myself, and I only want to invest, you know, in relationships where I feel like it can grow to that certain point. If it's just a non-negotiable for someone to like just be like, I'm never doing this at this point in time as I'm interacting with you, and you don't want to get married eventually, and that's just like something that you decided that you don't want for yourself, then I don't really want to date those kinds of people anymore. Before it probably would have been fine, because I was so back and forth about whether I actually believed in marriage. Do I think that I want it? And the reason why I decided that I did is just because I would be open to having 1 or 2 more children, open to it. I'm also okay with not having any more kids. I have 1 son, for those of you who guys don't know. And I just decided if I am going to do that, I want to go about things by, you know, really getting a solid commitment from the person that I would be having a child with. If I decide to go that route, and the person that I was dating did want kids eventually, that was like a non-negotiable. So it's just like, you want to have kids, but you don't want to have like a real commitment as far as marriage. And it's just like, I would just really hate myself, to be honest, if I got myself into a situation where I ended up repeating the same mistakes that I have as a young kid, because I'm older and I'm wiser now. So with that being said, you know, I feel like I'm doing really well. I feel like I'm handling the breakup and the separation well. I'm not gonna lie, I've had my moments where I feel like I'm sad. I question, like, did I do the right thing? Did I make the right choice? But, you know, part of manifestation is being brave, and like, just if you know something is not going to yield the fruits that you want, like, that's just like saying, all right, if you're working a 9-to-5 job and the person, I mean, your job only pays you a cap of $20,000 a year, but you, in your manifestation, you're telling yourself that you want to work that same job only and make $100,000 a year. You know, something about that doesn't add up. You know, maybe you could get a side job or something like that, and that could work. But if you want to be dedicated and you like your work schedule, and you're like, I only want to work this job, and this job that is only paying me $20,000 a year is somehow going to magically change, and decide that, you know, actually I want to pay you more. And I think that our downfall sometimes as women is thinking that we can change someone. I definitely learned from my last situation that people are going to be who they are going to be, and it's not, that does not make that person a bad person. You just have to do a better job of picking the people that you're investing in. And I just wanted to be more mature and actually like take control of my fate, take control of my destiny. And I started my vision board like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm adding to it every single day. I'm going to continue to add to my vision boards until the 31st, and even a little bit afterwards if I don't feel like they're done. I feel like they're about 40% finished, but one of the things I put on there was engagement. I want to be engaged by the winter of next year. This time next year I want to be engaged, and I just don't see how it will make sense for me to stay with the person that I was with knowing that they don't want that, and then somehow thinking magically that they're going to be someone different and, you know, see me as someone that they want to take it there with, even though, you know, that person doesn't want to get married, or at least that's not something that they see for themselves at this point. I'm not going to be the woman to sit around and wait and wait and wait. And, you know, it's just like, it's solidified to me because I've been trying to watch more like marriage content. I've been trying to, you know, watch more YouTube vlogs and stuff about people who got engaged, and just listening to their story, looking up women on YouTube telling their story about how they met their husband and how they went from, you know, being in a wrong situation to being in the right situation. And they basically had to do the same thing that I'm doing right now, you know, whether the relationship ended in a bad way and, you know, it was really a sucky situation and their partner either broke up with them or they had to break up with their partner. I don't feel like my situation was bad. I feel like it was actually really pretty good. And I enjoyed it, and to this day I feel like it's still one of the best relationships that I had, so I don't really feel like that much anguish. And I think that's also what's helping me move forward, because it's just like, even though I sometimes still want to like just pretend that things are normal, in a sense of like, I still want to do some of the same things that I was doing before with the person that I was doing it with, like working out together and like, you know, just stuff that I enjoy doing. But I just have to be strong. I have to be strong. I have to be brave and hold on to those things that I feel like I really want, and just put my energy towards it. And something that I've been doing when I feel like I want to regress and go backwards, I wrote a letter to the person that I was in a relationship with. I did not send it. I thought about sending it, but I wrote a letter. And in that letter, I wrote every single dream that I had for me and that person. I had wrote everything down. Like, you know, eventually I wanted to get married to him. I wanted to have kids. I wanted to, you know, help him in certain aspects of like stuff that he does. I wanted to like make his house and his homes going forward more homey. I just wanted it, you know, to be like a long-term partner and be able to invest and know that, you know, we're moving towards something. But after that, you know, after I put all those things in the letter, you know, I just reinforced to myself that, you know, it was a fantasy. It was a fantasy of mine. And at first, you know, it was very valid because we weren't obviously talking about marriage from the get-go. But once I did find out that he didn't want to get married, I had to make a choice. And I made it, you know, and I just have to believe that not only can I have a relationship as good as the one that I had, I can have an even better one, because it will be more suited towards what I'm actually trying to get. And you guys, I'm sorry if you guys feel like, dang, she's always talking about this now on the channel, but I just have to be honest. And if I want to stay consistent on this channel, I have to talk about things that are actually on my mind, in my heart. And I want to help those who are in the same similar situation. So if you're going through a breakup, girl, guy, I feel you. We got this. Don't worry, the new year is coming. But what I was meaning to say is, when you guys do feel like you want to regress and go back and be like, oh, woe is me, start to create. So what I mean by that is, when I feel like I'm feeling sad about, you know, my past situation, I choose to create. So that means I'll write down a passage that I want to put on my vision board. Today, when I was feeling really sad, I wrote down my I'm looking at my vision board, that's what I'm doing. I wrote my traits of my husband down to put on my vision board so I can see it every single day on my vision board, next to the hand that I printed out with a ring on it. And then I have the definition of engagement on there with the ring. And I put my list today of, you know, all the characteristics of the person that I would want to marry. And, you know, I'm grateful because even though I, you know, had to end things with the guy that I was talking to, he has a lot of the qualities that I would want to have in a husband. So I believe that without him, maybe I wouldn't have even been able to see clearly what it is that I really want, because it was being in a relationship with him that actually made me realize that, you know, if I had a guy like this, yeah, I would totally be down to be married, and I would totally be down to commit to that person on a whole nother level, and I would be down to have kids. And that's really big for me because I have not been willing to have kids with any of the dudes that I was talking to prior. That was just like a no. Like, they all knew that I wasn't trying to have no kids. That was like a don't play with me situation. Like, no, it wasn't even a thought. It was an automatic, like, oh, you want to have kids? Oh, I don't. I've already had the kid that I'm going to have, and that's just it. But, you know, being in a relationship with the right person will make you feel like, you know, maybe I'm open to it. So yeah, you guys, I'm trying not to get addicted to iced coffee, but it is just so freaking good. I've been not having it every single time I have the craving too, but I just feel like it gives me an energy boost. Yeah, so I hope that you guys just enjoy the consistency here on this channel. It's been another heart talk, just giving you guys a life update, and I want to continue to just give to this channel as much as I can, no matter what the content is. I want to try to keep all the content in alignment, meaning that I want to touch on a lot of the same topics a lot of the time, just to build up my like SEO search engine type vibe for my channel and the keywords for my channel. But yeah, I always want to be able to talk to you guys in a personal way, and that's one of the reasons why I made this channel, because I just want to be able to upload whatever I want. If you guys don't know, I have another YouTube channel dedicated to music content, which I will be adding my new video that you guys saw the behind the scenes for to here in the next couple of weeks. I think Zell is actually finishing up the edit, which was way faster than I thought that he was going to, because he was already asking me like for the names for the credits and stuff today. So I think he's on the verge of already kind of finishing the video that we just shot, and so thankful for him, because honestly I would not have the energy to do so. I have another video too that hasn't been edited for a song that I haven't released yet called So Serious, and I'm trying to see if I have the energy to do that. But honestly, this year I'm trying to just give away a lot of the responsibilities that I've taken on myself. It's not fun to do everything yourself. It's not fun to do everything yourself. Like, I've done it because I've had to, but now that I have a little bit of wiggle room to be able to afford to ask for some help, I'm going to take it. And I hope that you guys do too. I'm going to try to get to you guys tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. I'm almost to my 200th upload, you guys. I've been going hard. I've only had this channel since this year. I started this channel this year. And it hasn't even been a full year. I think maybe in February. I gotta check. But I'm trying to get to as many uploads as I can. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. At this point, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but I very well believe that I could make it to 2,000 before the end of the year. If not, by the end of January, we should be at 2K. And I'm going to keep putting in the work. So I hope you guys keep showing up. I hope you guys keep smashing that like button. Go ahead and boost the like button for me, and we're just gonna keep showing up. How about that? That's part of the process. And I'm gonna be wrapping up this video soon, but one thing I do want to say to you guys, if you guys are going through the similar situation that I am and you're feeling how I am, just trust yourself. Let it be okay when you have weak moments. Let it be okay when, you know, you're going through your process of grieving. Let it be okay, because you're going to be fine. You're going to be more than fine. You're going to be amazing, superb, and you're going to attract something that's so much better for you. You have to keep positive, keep expecting the best for yourself, and just keep being real with yourself. Put yourself in situations that's going to keep being putting you back in the reality of what it is, what it ain't. And for me, that helps me. The sobering honesty, it helps me. And if you guys remember, I told you guys, the guy that I was dating, he was very honest, and that's one of the things that I still respect about him to this day, because it's even helping me now. Like, he's just been such a catalyst for good things, and you know, maybe one day we'll be friends. Right now I'm feeling like I'm not sure if I want to be friends, because I'm on that fantasia. If he don't want me, then don't talk to me. It's not like he specifically doesn't like want to hang out with me or anything like that. It's just that I want something more, and I don't want to settle. I don't want to be like one of those women who are crying because, you know, they've been with somebody for 7 years, thought that he was going to change, and he's not, girl. So all right, I'm going to end this now because I only got a few seconds so I can upload this straight from my phone. As always, you guys, stay cautious, stay cute, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Bye.